Hello everyone, and welcome to Yotpo Tech Talk. My name is Kim Winter. I'm the Director of Product Marketing here at Yotpo. If this is your first time joining us, Yotpo Tech Talk is our quarterly event series where our team shares all the latest innovations happening at Yotpo. You can get all the updates about our platform and individual solutions in one place, and even get a sneak peek at the things to come. We're excited to announce new updates for Shopify merchants, as well as tons of new features and updates to Yotpo SMSBump, enhanced segmentation for Yotpo loyalty, and reviews insights for shops on Facebook, Instagram. We'll also be hearing firsthand from some of our favorite customers and sharing our newest integrations. So what does that mean for you? We'll dig into that more in just a few minutes. If you have any questions during the event, feel free to ask them in the live chats. All of our speakers are here responding to your questions. We're also inviting everyone to join the Yotpo community afterwards as well, where we'll keep the conversation going and maybe even reveal a few prizes. We'll share details about that at the end of the event. So let's get started. I'm going to pass things over to Rochelle. Hi, Rochelle.
Hi, Kim. I'm so excited. Let's get started. How much time would you save if you could launch, edit, and manage every part of your website in one place with no coding required? Well, great news. We've made that happen. As a leading provider in no-code solutions, we're thrilled to announce that Yotpo is fully compatible with Shopify's Online Store 2.0. Online Store 2.0 is Shopify's new and improved e-commerce platform experience that makes it easier for brands to integrate apps into their storefront. As an extension of our multi-year partnership with Shopify, we're excited to share that Yotpo is the first e-commerce marketing platform to be OS 2.0 compatible. Together, we're pioneering a no-code world to help marketers grow. Let's start with a quick explanation of what Shopify OS 2.0 is. Shopify has upgraded their theme architecture to provide easier and more flexible customization options for brands. E-commerce brands will now have the ability to install compatible apps with a simple drag and drop, adjust app settings, and visualize changes right from the theme editor without the need to write or implement any code. This gives businesses the tools they need to implement powerful third-party integrations into their stores without having to rely on development resources. Online Store 2.0 leverages compatible app extensions, giving brands lower barrier to entry for building their online storefronts and a faster time to value. Enter Yotpo. Yotpo's platform is compatible with Online Store 2.0 to make it easier for our mutual customers to leverage all of our products, loyalty, SMS, and reviews. This compatibility eliminates the need for code or development resources and makes the launch process easy and frictionless. It means that brands can get up and running quickly with all the marketing tools they need for their storefronts. Now, let's take a look at what this means for each one of our products. Let's start with Yotpo reviews. Did you know that having 100 reviews on a given product page can more than double conversion rate? Now, you can start collecting reviews and building customer trust from day one. With the OS 2.0 compatibility, you can now drag and drop your Yotpo star ratings and reviews widgets anywhere on your product pages with ease and make real-time edits whenever you need to. Now, let's talk about Yotpo SMSBump. With OS 2.0, you can effortlessly enable on-site subscriber collection tools, so you can start maximizing subscriber growth and drive more revenue right away. You can now drag and drop subscriber collection tools anywhere on your pages and make edits on the fly, right within the OS 2.0 theme, which will automatically update on-site. For SMS, it is key to grow your subscriber base in order to reach revenue potential. And Yotpo SMSBump compatibility is one step closer to helping you maximize ROI. Pretty cool, huh? Finally, Yotpo loyalty. You can now set up your rewards page and deploy in a few simple clicks, eliminating the need to manipulate code. On OS 2.0, Yotpo Loyalty will automatically create a page and a template on Shopify, so all you need to do is click Publish. Building a loyalty program requires strategic planning, so anything that you can do to have your program in front of your customers faster will bring you even better results. Yotpo's multi-product platform is fully compatible with Online Store 2.0. And after steady adoption since launch, we've already seen a partnership make a significant impact on so many brands. Customers are already benefiting. One of our amazing brands even commented on how seamless and fast the implementation of Yotpo widgets were, dramatically increasing his platform conversion rates and site traffic. And this is only the beginning. Yotpo and Shopify will be working together to address future requests, so we can ensure that our customers are getting the most value from app extensions. Up next is Maggie Dunn, Product Marketing Manager, to talk about the evolution of Yotpo SMSBump. Over to you, Maggie.
Hey, I'm Maggie, Product Marketing Manager for Yotpo's SMS product, SMSBump. Today, I'm happy to first share with all of you that SMSBump is now Yotpo SMSBump. Everything you know and love about SMSBump remains the same, but we've updated the official name and logo so that it truly feels like a part of the Yotpo family. But this update goes beyond branding. We've expanded the team to include more dedicated customer support and more product and development resources to build out exciting new features and capabilities. So why now? Because SMS is growing fast, and as a leading provider in the space, we realized we needed to better integrate SMSBump into our e-commerce marketing platform, creating deeper synergies between our products and a more cohesive pathway to e-commerce success. We're so excited about this new move, which is a sign of our commitment to providing you with top-notch tech and innovation. Speaking of innovation, on to some of our most exciting product releases yet. The releases we'll share today are a reflection of our focus on innovating SMS and using it in tandem with Yotpo's other products. Our product vision for 2022 is to continue to help brands create unbeatable SMS experiences for today's mobile consumer. Consumers today are different than they ever used to be. As you can see here, there are several different stages of their path to purchase, from awareness to consideration, and ultimately to purchase. As marketers, our goal is not only guide them through these stages here, but also to bring them back into the cycle so that they continue to make more purchases over time, increasing their lifetime value. But let's be honest, doing so is no easy feat. Just take a look at this outer circle where you see all of the different marketing activities you need to make consumers aware of your brand, engage them, and encourage them to enter this ongoing path to purchase. That's a lot of deliverables to create when you already have a lot on your plate, and the work doesn't even end there. Once you get in front of your customer, they still have a lot of steps to take before they finally convert. They need to access your website, explore your products, add items to their cart, type in a discount code, and finally input the checkout details. Just as much as consumers today expect to be hooked by relevant and personalized content, they also crave convenience and they want things fast. What if we could answer the needs of immediacy and accessibility by eliminating the majority of these steps? What if your customers could reach the checkout by simply clicking on a link in a text? Now they can. We're excited to introduce for the very first time Click to Buy, where a simple click brings your customer directly to the checkout, where a curated selection of products that you've defined awaits them. With Click to Buy, customers can purchase their favorite products as quickly as it takes to respond to a text for an absolutely frictionless shopping journey that mobile consumers demand. Setting up a Click to Buy campaign is seamless. Within the campaign composer, simply create the copy for your message. Then navigate to the shortcode section where you'll find the option to add a Click to Buy URL. Once you click the shortcode, you'll be able to curate the products you want in the pre-populated checkout experience, choosing specific variants if relevant. We're excited to share that in this next step, you can include a GIF of rotating images of the products you select. So when a customer opens your text, they can visually see what you've curated for them in their cart, giving them even more motivation to click and purchase. Next, you'll be able to choose to include a discount and apply the discount settings. Once you're ready, you can easily preview your message and test your link before you hit send. There are so many ways you can curate carts and create compelling click-to-buy campaigns. Think about the audience you're sending to. Is it a group that purchased from a specific collection and you have a new product that perfectly complements their previous purchase? Or maybe you want to target your loyalty customers with certain products that will allow them to earn double points for a limited time. I was fortunate to have the opportunity to speak with one of our valued agency partners of our SMS Managed Services program, Sticky Digital, who participated in our click-to-buy beta and learn more about their experience. Let's watch the conversation with Nikki Tuman, co-founder and CEO of Sticky Digital. Hi everyone, joining me today is co-founder and CEO of Sticky Digital, Nikki Tuman. Nikki, thank you so much for coming all the way from California. We're so excited to have you here to talk about click-to-buy. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yes, thank you. Thank you for having me. I'm Nikki Tuman. I'm, like Maggie said, I'm the co-founder and CEO of Sticky Digital. And Sticky Digital started about 3 years ago, really just out of a passion. Our whole goal is to just make your customers stick on the site. And we do email, SMS, and CRO, sort of like everything that you would put together to make them stick.
Awesome, I love that. Well, obviously today we are here to talk about your experience with click-to-buy. So I'd love to begin our conversation by learning more about your decision to participate in our beta. Were there certain pain points of your brands that you wanted to solve for or goals that you were looking to achieve?
Yeah, I think when it comes to marketing, really like all of these betas that Yotpo always releases are amazing things for us to try. And with SMS, we really do believe, I guess with marketing in general, we believe that there are these 4 certain personas of a shopper. And the competitive and spontaneous shopper are the ones that are going to purchase immediately and don't really need the education behind it. And I think the more opportunity you give them in the funnel to think about their decision, the more you can talk them out of their sort of like decision to purchase. And this click to buy is everything that this type of shopper needs. I am this type of shopper, so this definitely works. Where literally the text message comes to them, they know they want the product regardless of where they are, and they can just click to buy and get it in their hands.
Yes, it's exactly something I need as well. I look back to like Black Friday, Cyber Monday. Yes. I had so many tabs, all these brands. I was like, what do I buy? What do I want to buy? So this is exactly meeting the needs of someone who wants something immediate and convenient. We actually ran a survey and we found that 55% of consumers prefer texting to other marketing channels because it's convenient and immediate. So I'd love to hear from you. How does Click to Buy help brands deliver that experience to their customers?
Yeah, it's kind of like we were talking about, like meeting your customer wherever they are, whether they're at work or they're at home and they're doing something else. This morning I was getting ready to come here and I got a text message that one of the brands that I had been waiting for to release their product for my son released their product this morning. And I clicked on the link and I had to go and add the products to the cart. And if it was a click to buy, it would have been so much easier for me because I knew I wanted the product. I had already done so much research on it. So really just like meeting that customer where they are, regardless of where they are. Everybody's very busy. So making it as convenient as possible is like the most important thing.
Totally. So maybe if you weren't in the TSA pre-check line, that's something that would have made sense, but you want something that's quick.
Yes.
Awesome. So I'd love to dig into your personal experience with Click to Buy. What was your initial strategy or intention for that first use? Like what types of customers were you targeting? What products?
Yeah, so we used it for a product launch was the first sort of like beta that we used it on. And we didn't really know what customer was going to like attach to this sort of like Click to Buy sort of mentality in marketing. So we wanted to start with everybody. And then from there, we're building sort of like a list of people that clicked through from this specific campaign or these campaigns that we're launching. And we know that these are the people that you'll easily access by just sending them the Click to Buy. They don't need any education. They don't need any additional materials. It's just the one text message to get them to purchase. So we kind of like cast this wide net and sort of like segment down from there and build these very specific lists.
And then every sort of like campaign or promo that we do moving forward, these specific people will always get the click to buy. And we'll still be testing it because as you're growing new customers, you will have more people that will fall into this segment eventually. So we'll just grow this list, and then those specific people, because you want to give different messaging to both groups, those will be the people that we do the click to buy with.
Awesome. And with that experience that you've done so far, any high-level results that you can share? Perhaps is there an increase in click-throughs, sales, anything like that?
Yeah, so typically the way that we run our SMS campaigns, it's never just like a one and done. You're always going to want to send, regardless of whether it's a 24-hour flash sale or a 72-hour sale or a week-long sale. You're going to send multiple SMS messages in that time frame. So the first one that we did ever was for a new product launch, and we ended up doing the first one with your standard campaign where we would send them to the PDP, sort of like let them make themselves aware of the new product, and then add to checkout. That sort of campaign, regardless of niche, you'll see it will always perform the best because it's like the first day of the campaign, the excitement's there. The great thing that we saw with click to buy was it made it so easy for people that really the revenue and click through was completely comparable on day 2. So it was the exact same, which just goes to show that you were capturing that many more of those competitive and spontaneous shoppers and not letting them really think more about the fact that they really wanted the product.
Totally. And the great thing about click to buy too is the fact, yes, it brings you right to the checkout, but if there is that customer that maybe needs that little bit more of education, they could go right back to the product pages if they choose. So it's kind of best of both worlds, depending on who you're targeting.
Exactly.
Awesome. Cool. So I'd love to wrap this up. Any upcoming opportunities that you see for your brands and doing more click to buy campaigns?
Yeah, I think that any client that we sign on, we will automatically recommend the click to buy. I think any customer that is using SMSBump should try utilizing the click to buy. I think that you have, like I was saying, those competitive and spontaneous shoppers. We know for a fact every single brand, regardless of what kind of product you sell, has those type of customers. So you need to meet them where they want to be met. So regardless of whether it's a product launch or just a campaign, we will be utilizing it across the board and casting those wide nets for our brands and then building them segments so that we can be smarter about the messaging that we're delivering to them.
Awesome. Yeah, there's so many use cases for click to buy. We've also had other partners of ours beta test, seeing 16x ROI, just targeting non-purchasers actually. So like I said, like you have that flexibility because you're in the checkout, you can always still go back to the product page if you need that little bit more of a push to make the purchase.
Exactly.
But awesome. Thank you so much, Nikki. We're so excited that you came here. It was a great conversation. And yeah, thanks so much. Looking forward to the future.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Now, over to Olivia to share another exciting update about Yotpo SMSBump flows.
Thanks, Maggie. Hi, I'm Olivia, an Associate Product Marketing Manager here at Yotpo. As an e-commerce brand, you know that a truly exceptional customer experience goes well beyond the point of purchase. You need to be able to engage your customers until their order is finally in their hands, and even after that to ensure they come back. But how? Transactional messages are a simple but critical way to share immediate, relevant updates with customers at every stage of their post-purchase journey, and they're even more effective when shared via text. More than half of consumers today say they want direct order status and delivery notifications sent straight to their phones, making SMS the ultimate channel to deliver transactional updates that both inform and excite them. If you haven't yet heard the news, Shopify recently changed their approach to transactional messaging. On March 25th, transactional SMS notifications from Shopify defaulted to non-customizable templates, and Shopify recommended that brands seek out SMS providers instead to continue sending on-brand customized messages. Fortunately, with Yotpo SMSBump, you can deliver these engaging on-brand messages to your customers, from order confirmation all the way through to delivery and beyond. Add your brand's personal touch to every transactional text message you send to guarantee higher engagement and build stronger credibility and trust with your customers. This personal touch is so important because if your brand can provide an exceptional post-purchase experience, your customers will be more likely to return to shop with you again and again, boosting their overall lifetime value and your revenue. What could be better than that? Let's take a look at a few examples of transactional messages that you can send with Yotpo SMSBump. With order confirmations, you can provide a sense of security that your customer's transaction was successful, while also using your brand's unique voice to get customers excited about the item they purchased from your store. They can't wait to receive it, so trigger an update as soon as the order is on its way with a shipping notification. Let your customer know that their package is shipped and include the corresponding tracking number so they can check the status anytime, anywhere, and as often as they'd like. After their order arrives, you can even trigger an automated review request to capture customer feedback and influence future customers' purchase decisions. Review requests sent through SMS have a 66% higher conversion rate than those sent through email, which gets even higher when you provide customers with an incentive to review, like an SMS exclusive discount. These and more transactional text messages are essential to any e-commerce post-purchase experience, and with Yotpo SMSBump, you can make them as engaging as can be. Now, over to Kayla to showcase some exciting updates about subscriber collection.
Thanks, Olivia. Hi, I'm Kayla, Associate Product Marketing Manager here at Yotpo. In this next section, I'll be talking to you about one of the most foundational elements of a strong SMS and email marketing strategy, subscriber collection. Growing and sustaining a healthy subscriber base is key to achieving long-term revenue growth, as it's these subscribers who are going to engage with your brand most frequently, complete purchases, and return to your store time and time again. Plus, if you strategize correctly, your subscribers can even become brand ambassadors, spreading news about your brand to family and friends, and organically growing your customer base. But to grow that list of subscribers and keep it growing, you need to be able to reach your customers and capture their attention wherever they are. That's why we're so pleased to announce that all Yotpo customers now have access to every one of our incredibly effective subscriber collection tools, no matter what plan you're on. At Yotpo, we understand every subscriber counts, and we don't want you to miss out on a single one. With this update, you'll now have access to 3 new subscriber collection tools to reach your customers on their mobile devices or wherever they spend their time: Keyword, Social Opt-in, and QR Code. Let's take a quick dive into each of these tools so I can show you how you can maximize your subscriber growth by adding them to your collection strategy. With keywords, customers can opt into messages by texting a unique word or phrase to your brand. There are a number of different ways that you could promote this keyword. For example, you could send an email to customers on your existing email list, encouraging them to text the word SAVE to a dedicated number to subscribe to your texts. If they do, they'll receive an exclusive 15% off their next order. Social opt-in is a great way to leverage your social media following and build your subscriber list. Add a link to your post that, when clicked, will automatically create a text in your customer's phone. All they have to do is click send, making it as easy as can be to sign up for SMS. Imagine your brand is launching a major new collection and you're giving subscribers a special discount during the release. You can generate some excitement and FOMO by sharing awesome images of the new products on your Instagram stories. Include the social opt-in link, and with a simple click, an interested follower will be able to text you to subscribe and join in. Lastly, QR codes. QR codes are a great way to quickly allow customers to become subscribers, and they can be used virtually anywhere. When a customer opens their camera and scans the QR code, they will be taken automatically to a text template to subscribe to your brand. The flexibility of this tool is really unique. Add your QR code to a poster in your store, at the checkout counter, include it on packaging inserts, in magazines, emails, on subway ads, and so much more. These tools are all yours, and the possibilities for how you can use them are truly endless. But that's not the only good news I have for you. We've also made a really exciting update to one of your favorite subscriber collection tools, the pop-up. After countless A/B tests, we've come up with the highest converting pop-up in the industry, Yotpo SMSBump's Dynamic Pop-up Collection. This behaviorally intelligent combination of settings increases customer conversion by double. By enhancing your default pop-up options, you can maximize subscriber collection and watch your brand and revenue grow. So how does our dynamic pop-up collection work? Instead of your pop-up completely disappearing when a user closes it out, causing you to miss out on a subscriber, this pop-up will seamlessly minimize into a floating button, which will accompany the user until they end their browsing session or subscribe. This way, customers always have the opportunity to re-engage with the pop-up and subscribe at any point. Additionally, the dynamic pop-up collection is extremely customizable. You can choose if you'd like it to start in a pop-up format and minimize to a floating button, or the other way around. Plus, you can easily ensure the pop-up and floating button match your brand style by choosing colors and fonts that best suit your aesthetic. We can't wait for you to try this new pop-up, so let's take a little preview tour of it now. Create the ultimate sign-up journey with Yotpo's dynamic pop-up. To get started, navigate to the floating button tab at the top of the editor. You'll notice the pop-up minimizes to the floating button in the bottom corner. From there, click the button itself, and you'll be able to customize it to fit your brand aesthetic and design. In the text section, you can fill out whatever you'd like your button to say, as well as update the font, size, among other options. And to customize even further, click the trigger button section to update the button's color, size, and position. As you can see, the floating button adapts in real time as you adjust the settings. Once you've updated and designed the button, you can click Preview to see how your pop-up will look on your website. You'll notice the pop-up adapts to your customer's browsing journey, minimizing when they are not ready to subscribe and easily opening up again at a more optimal time in their journey. And as you can see here, the dynamic pop-up is optimized to provide a seamless mobile experience too. Filling in your information is simple, and if a customer signs up with just their email or leaves details out, the button will remain and reopen where they left off. We're so excited for you to take advantage of this amazing feature, along with all of our unlocked subscriber collection tools. We know subscriber collection is fundamental to your SMS strategy, so we're continuing to invest in the tools that will help you grow your list of engaged subscribers. Now over to Maggie to showcase how you can use SMS to drive more results with your loyalty program.
Thanks, Kayla. We always talk about how important it is to deliver personalized experiences that are immediate, relevant, exclusive, and more. Experiences that answer the needs of the mobile consumer and are much more likely to engage them. But today, I want to go beyond just the mobile consumer to talk about the most loyal ones. How do you engage your brand's loyalty customers with a channel like SMS? With data. Did you know that over 85% of US online adults belong to loyalty programs? The competition for their attention is fierce, so how can you stand out? At Yotpo, we understand the challenge of driving loyalty program participation. Loyalty is not a set-it-and-forget-it channel. Continued education and promotion is instrumental in the success of your program. SMS is a solution for reaching your most loyal customers in the moments that matter most. We've seen it with our brands today who have been able to successfully increase loyalty program engagement with revenue-driving SMS flows like points reminders and VIP tier status updates, seeing over 80x ROI. To see these results for yourself, you need to treat each customer differently. And to do that, you need access to tons of data. You might already have this data scattered across different apps in your tech stack, but in order to easily create these personalized experiences, you need the data to be connected and accessible. Yotpo SMSBump and Yotpo Loyalty work together to drive loyalty behavior and increase customer lifetime value with cohesive customer experiences. But not only that, they bring data together too, sharing the critical insights you need to make those experiences personal, memorable, and more likely to convert. We're excited to share that we've added 12 new cross-product loyalty data points to Yotpo SMSBump's advanced segmentation engine, like points expiration date and loyalty member status. This brings us to over 45 data points that you can leverage to create hyper-targeted segments and more effectively engage your most loyal customers. Meet Amy. Amy isn't just any customer. She's a Platinum VIP member. She has a total of 1,500 lifetime points earned and 425 points currently in her account. But Amy's last redemption date was over 3 months ago, and if she doesn't purchase again soon, she's at risk of losing her platinum status. Luckily for us, Amy has opted into SMS, so we can easily reach her along with other customers like her and let her know where she stands in the loyalty program, remind her to purchase, and encourage her to use her points for a discount to keep her VIP status active. Let's take a look at how you can leverage these new data points. All you have to do is access lists and segments from within SMSBump and create a new segment. Click the Yotpo loyalty category from the left, and you'll see all 12 cross-product data points that you can choose from. For example, maybe you want to target all high-value customers who have enough points to redeem but have never made a redemption before. Create a segment of all loyalty customers who have a points balance greater than 100, or the equivalent to the first redemption threshold in your loyalty program, whose total point redemptions is 0 and who are in a VIP tier. We recommend using this segment to encourage purchase behavior and remind customers that they have enough points to redeem for a discount. Next, create a campaign to send to this target audience. Define your audience as your newly created segment. Then, add your campaign copy and customize it with a new set of loyalty shortcodes to include as dynamic properties. From points balance to VIP tier, you can make your message as personalized as possible for every unique customer. Add any finishing touches, review your campaign, and hit send. You can engage your customers with VIP exclusive sales, encourage them to keep their tier status active if they have an upcoming VIP expiration, and even target non-loyalty members to join. These new loyalty data points open up more opportunities to educate your customers about your loyalty program and keep them informed, all while giving them the ultimate tailored SMS experience. Yotpo brands have already seen 65x ROI from sending tailored text messages with points balances using these new data points, and we're looking forward to seeing your results too. Now, over to Katie to showcase another synergy between SMS and loyalty.
Thanks, Maggie. Hi, everyone. My name is Katie McKeever, and I'm the Director of Product Marketing for Yotpo's Loyalty Solution. Over the past couple of years, we've entered a new era of customer loyalty. With consumer expectations higher than ever, it's clear that a one-size-fits-all approach to loyalty just won't cut it. While customers may join initially, these cookie-cutter programs simply do not foster long-term engagement. It is important to consider that what motivates customers today may differ 6 months from now, which means brands need to be able to leverage customer data in order to effectively anticipate customer needs and provide personalized experiences. However, with the increase in privacy regulations and the siloed data infrastructures that exist today, it's extremely difficult for brands to execute personalized loyalty experiences. Without accessible data and the ability to quickly deploy targeted campaigns, brands will struggle to deliver impactful loyalty experiences. Over the next few months, we'll be working on exciting innovations, including adding review data and creating additional segments. So let's get even more specific. The release of our segmentation engine within our loyalty solution will allow you to create and manage customer segments and enable you to easily activate those segments using targeted loyalty campaigns. We can divide it into two main parts: audience creation and targeted campaigns. With lists and segments, you will be able to filter data to create customer segments based on attributes that will dynamically update in real time. You will have the option of using Yotpo's predefined segments, such as inactive loyalty members, or you can create your own custom audiences. The second part of this release is the ability to create targeted campaigns based on customer attributes. What does it mean to actually have personalized experiences and a targeted campaign based on customer data? It means we're treating customers differently within the loyalty program. Not everybody's getting the exact same campaigns. You want to treat segments of customers differently based on the motivational behaviors you can elicit from them. For example, for one-time purchasers, we're likely to try to get them to purchase more frequently. Whereas with a repeat purchaser, we might be focused on how we can get them to spend more each time. So with a one-time purchaser, we'll be able to set up a punch card campaign where we'll say you get 50 points for your third purchase of over $75, where we want a completely different experience for the repeat purchaser. Again, focusing on how we can get them to spend more each time. So we'll set up maybe 50 points when you spend 150, creating completely different experiences for these different audiences with the intention of eliciting and motivating different behaviors. What's incredible about this release is that our modules provide the opportunity to create dynamic experiences on site. This is a huge advantage that our modules bring. We want to create connected experiences so that when a loyalty member is given, let's say a 2-point promotion over the weekend, merchants will likely send an email or SMS, but it is also critical that they can see the promotion on site as well. Okay, so now let's briefly walk through how you can leverage our new segmentation engine. You can now access lists and segments from within Yotpo's loyalty admin. The first screen will show you the pre-built segments we've created for you. You will be able to click on each segment and see the conditions that apply to customers in that segment and where the data is being pulled from. You will also see the option to create your own segment. Click the Create button in the upper right-hand corner, and you'll see a new screen that appears that allows you to build your own segment based on whatever conditions you want. On the right-hand side of the screen, you can see all the conditions that you will be able to apply to the segment. You will have access to customer behaviors, such as placed an order or total spend. You will also have access to customer attributes, such as who has an account on your store or if they have any tags. Additionally, you'll be able to see loyalty and referrals behavioral data, such as number of points, when those points are expiring, or who is a loyalty member. Finally, you will be able to see Yotpo SMSBump data. For example, who is an SMS subscriber, or who in the past has clicked on links when you've sent them an SMS. You can start thinking about the endless combinations of conditions you can create to build truly personalized experiences. The next stage is to create a campaign specific for that segment. Click on Setup Program and click the Loyalty Campaigns. Now, when you create a new campaign, you'll be able to select who that campaign is going to. Enhancements to our segmentation engine will continue to unlock new possibilities for brands looking to curate differentiated customer experiences. And now, we'll kick it over to Christy to talk about what's new with Yotpo Reviews.
Thanks, Katie. My name is Christy, and I'm one of the product marketing managers for reviews here at Yotpo. The key theme for Yotpo Reviews this year is enhanced visibility, not only into your review requests, reviews, and overall customer sentiment, but also in truly understanding product insights thanks to feedback from customers. That said, I'm here to discuss our latest review feature releases: Reviews Dashboard, Reviews Tagging, and Reviews Reporting. Let's start with our newest Reviews Dashboard. I'm thrilled to announce our newest bird's eye view into our automatic review requests. This enhanced visibility allows you to see which review requests have been scheduled, sent, opened, reviewed, and more. With this view into your email performance, you can also make quick, clever decisions regarding your review email strategy. And if you hover over each category, you'll see an in-depth view of your automatic review requests. Now let's talk about another new release, Reviews Tagging. Easily and efficiently manage your reviews by classifying them into different buckets, such as shipping, good customer service, top shopper, needs follow-up, and more. We have pre-built tags ready for immediate use, or you can quickly create your own tag for specific business needs. Manage each tag directly in your dashboard and then search and generate reports based on your review tags. Now, let's dive in and see what this looks like in action. Now, I'll show you how easy it is to get started and manage your review tags. Navigate to Manage Content, Moderate Content, and you'll see Add Tag on the top right of each review. When you click Add Tag, a drop-down will appear. Select the desired tag for that review and click Done. You will immediately have visibility into the review tags. We've made it super easy to create your own tags. Just click Add Tag and start typing a new tag, and you'll see it appear with Create New. Click the newly created tag and it will automatically show up on your list of tags. Don't forget to press done. You can also filter the reviews by clicking the tags themselves. Because Q&A is clicked, all the reviews with this tag are being filtered. The Q&A tag can be viewed in the left-hand column under the tag section. You'll now see Top Shopper being clicked, and the reviews with both Q&A and Top Shopper tags are filtered. To remove the selected filter, re-click the tag. You'll see this reflected in the left-hand panel. Search through your tagged reviews by going to the column on the left under Tag section. Click the drop-down and see all the tags that are in use. By clicking on Top Shopper, all the reviews that include that tag will automatically populate, allowing you to get a quick and easy view of who your top shoppers are. This is super valuable information to have at your fingertips. Managing your tags can be done in the same left-hand section. Click Manage Tags, and a pop-up will appear in the middle of your screen. From here, you're able to edit your existing tags by clicking the Edit pencil, then make your desired changes and click the check mark and press Done. You will see the tags immediately reflect the changes on your reviews. In this same section, you'll have the ability to delete your tags altogether. Press the trash can button and a red confirmation asking if you're sure you want to delete this tag. Press the check mark to confirm when you're finished editing or delete your tags, and then press Done. Now that we've shown you a walkthrough of our newest tagging capabilities, let's move to our final release, Reviews Reporting. Understanding your reviews is a way to understand what your customers feel about your products. Direct feedback and actionable insights from your customer base is vital in a world where selling and buying online is happening more and more year after year. Our newest review reporting capabilities will give you product insights at a glance with the exact data that you need. Export review data using dates, reviews, attributes, tags, and advanced filters to hone in on the most relevant details and provide more information for each review. Now let's dive back in and see this in action. Once you're in the Yotpo admin, click the menu bar, go to Manage Content, Moderate Content, and then you'll see all your existing reviews. The Export to CSV button has a new location. It's now on the top right near the Sort By dropdown. When you click the dropdown for Export to CSV, you'll notice two options, the ability to export filtered reviews or all reviews. If you need to export all of your Yotpo reviews, click All Reviews and a file will be emailed to you. If you're only looking to export a certain subset of reviews, apply your desired filters and click Filtered Reviews. Now let's walk through examples of the new possibilities you have for your filters. First, filter by date range or add a custom date range. For this use case, let's do all time. Make sure you click Apply or Done after each filtered section. Now we have the content type. Here, you're able to filter by product reviews, site reviews, or both. Let's select product reviews for this use case. Next, we have filtering by product. Click the drop-down and select the products you want to see for your reviews. We will go ahead and select the first 3 products. Now, we can filter by review tags. Click the drop-down and select the desired tags you want to include in your filtered list. Next, you have filter by review source. Let's select review import. You can also filter by review status, such as pending, published, rejected, or escalated, as well as a star rating. Let's select published reviews that have 5 stars. You may even filter by media, such as reviews with photos or videos, reviews with or without comments, and lastly, reviews that were flagged for profanity. Now that we have made some selections and filtered our reviews, let's go ahead and click Export to CSV in your dropdown. Once you click Filtered Reviews, a copy of the file will automatically be emailed to you. As we continue to enhance this functionality to be even more intuitive, we're adding preset reports and templates and the ability to automatically schedule reports that can be sent to predetermined users to ensure that the right reports are getting into the right hands on time. Thanks so much for joining me for a look into the reviews feature releases. I'll hand things over to Erica, who will walk you through review syndication to shops in Facebook and Instagram.
Thanks, Christy. Hi, I'm Erica, Product Marketing Manager for our Yotpo Reviews product. As you probably know, last fall we released a brand new syndication capability that allows brands to syndicate their reviews from Yotpo directly to their shops on Facebook and Instagram. As social commerce becomes a larger focus for many brands, this is a key way that brands can showcase valuable social proof on more channels to help build trust, reach new customers, and ultimately accelerate sales. I'm excited to share that we're building on our syndication with a new automated reporting capability. With their new email reporting tool, brands who have opted into the syndication now have an effortless way to get automated reports of which reviews are syndicating properly to their shops. Each email report gives a quick snapshot of the number of product showcasing reviews, the number of reviews Yotpo sent to Meta, the number of reviews that were properly matched to products, as well as the number of reviews that were not matched, along with helpful documentation and data on how to fix any issues. This is an impactful release for us as it empowers merchants to have more visibility into their syndication process, and it provides an easy way to take action and improve product matching. I was excited to have the opportunity to speak with one of our early adopters of the syndication feature, Hero Cosmetics. Let's take a look at the conversation I had with Alan Kwok, Hero's growth lead, about the results they've seen so far and his view on the future of social commerce. Hi, I'm here with Alan from Hero Cosmetics to talk about Hero's experience with the Yotpo syndication to shops on Facebook and Instagram. Alan, it's so great to have you. Thank you for being here. Can you tell us a little bit about your role at Hero Cosmetics?
Yeah, no problem. I'm the growth lead at Hero Cosmetics. I run a lot of the acquisitions that happen at Hero, and review syndication is one of the things that fall under my purview.
Awesome. So I know you deal a lot with growth at Hero, and so I wanted to start off by asking how you kind of see social commerce and social channels going in the coming year.
Yeah, I think social commerce is going to be really, really interesting for this year because we see a lot of things that have kind of changed, right? Indicators that this might be big for the coming year. One of those is, the way that people like shopping behavior, right? Over the last 2 years during COVID, we saw a lot of people start to, change their behavior in shopping. They'll go on Amazon, they'll shop through TikTok, they'll shop through Facebook. And that is like really, really interesting in shopping behavior. Another thing that I think is really interesting is how people discover products, right? We started to see a shift of how people are discovering products not through brick and mortar, but now through like TikTok and Facebook influencer. And I think that is a big part of where social commerce is becoming bigger.
Yeah, we've definitely heard from a lot of brands that social commerce is exploding and there's so many different things changing in the landscape. So for Hero, what kind of social channels do you see as like the highest priority in the coming year?
Yeah, so I think the highest priority for us right now is Facebook and Instagram, right? We think the infrastructure there is built out to support social commerce the best, right? But there are definitely other channels that are on our mind, right? Like TikTok, Twitter, all these other social channels, they're starting to build up their kind of infrastructure there too. But right now, it's definitely Facebook and Instagram.
Awesome. So I know you mentioned that the infrastructure is really strong on Facebook and Instagram, but what made you decide to start and like opt in for the Yotpo syndication?
Yeah, no problem. So around like last year time, we had a lot of retail partners, right? Like, to name two, Target and Ulta, right? We were doing syndication for both Target and Ulta. And we saw kind of social commerce kind of creeped up, and we saw kind of the potential and the opportunity there. And then we were like, why not just also do syndications for that also at the same time? So we decided to do that.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. So one of the requirements for having the Yotpo syndication to shops on Facebook and Instagram is to have Facebook checkout directly on your shop. So can you talk a little bit about the costs and benefits of having that?
Yeah, so I'll start with the con, right? So the major con that every brand has with having checkout not on their website is that it's in the app and you lose somewhat of the brand kind of experience on the website, right? This, I think, is the big con for most brands. But I think this is kind of slowly shrinking because of how the checkout process look. It's starting to look more and more like a PDP, and you're starting to do more branding there. So I think this is starting to get smaller, and brands are getting more comfortable with it. The major benefit of having your checkout there is that there's no redirect, right? The speed of a PDP load is really, really quick. And there's no kind of like point where a customer will kind of think like they don't want to purchase this product because it's too long, right? So I think that's the major benefit.
Yeah, it almost doesn't give you time to think because it's just so easy. The process is so smooth to purchasing. Awesome. So for the juicy part, what kind of results have you seen since opting into the syndication?
Yeah. So this is really interesting. So for us, when we did the syndication, we started to see, bumps in kind of like orders, right? Usually on the monthly growth rate, we saw somewhere between like 20%, right? But then over the last few months, we seen things like 56, and then like we seen things like 150, right, percent growth, right? Which is like wild. So I think social commerce is becoming bigger. Another thing that we saw that was really interesting was kinds of interactions of, purchasers and customers on these PDP. People are asking questions because, social commerce is, social, right? They'll ask us questions about the product and we respond there. They'll add in product reviews there also. So I think that's kind of a really interesting part that's not really added into the growth rate.
Those are absolutely incredible growth numbers, and it's exciting to hear that you are getting more engagement from adding more reviews on these social channels. So to talk a little bit about reviews themselves, how would you say that reviews fit into Hero's overall marketing strategy?
Yeah, reviews are kind of like a best practice. I think every company needs to kind of have them for their product, right? It's part of a customer's journey to purchase a product if they actually want to purchase or not. Potential customers want to see, how do other people use the product, right? How do other people, what problems does it solve for them? And then they want to ask the question, does it solve my problem, right? Which is ultimately, if your reviews can do that, then you have a really good review and you should definitely bubble it up. So yeah, review is a big part of the journey.
Very cool. And then with Yotpo's new reporting feature that allows you to kind of see weekly reports of how your reviews are syncing to your shop on Facebook and Instagram, how do you see that kind of changing your experience with the syndication?
Yeah, so I think monitoring your reviews and understanding what reviews get syndicated and what don't is really, really important, right? For us, we read all our reviews, both the good and the bad. And the reason you do it is because you want to make sure that the reviews that help the customer in purchasing the product or provide useful information gets bubbled up. And if that review doesn't get syndicated, you need to kind of bring it up, try to get it on there. Another thing is if you see a bad review, they're also really important because if it's multiple customers, you have an issue and it's something that you need to address and get ahead of. So I think the monitoring feature in Yotpo is really interesting because it allows us to do our job better.
Awesome. Well, Alan, thank you so much for being here. Everything you shared was super enlightening. Just really thrilled to have you.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Now over to Rochelle to talk about some of the exciting new integrations we have coming up.
Thanks, Erica. At Yotpo, we want to offer the most comprehensive multi-product experience to our brands. With over 180 integrations across 4 different products, Yotpo has one of the largest partner ecosystems in the industry. Every quarter, we add dozens of new integrations to make sure that you're able to easily integrate Yotpo with leading e-commerce apps and platforms to create seamless, engaging, and high-converting shopping experiences using rich customer data. So, let's dig into some of the most exciting recent integrations. First up, ListTrack. ListTrack helps marketers unlock the power of their customer data and create personalized one-on-one interactions that drive incremental revenue, engagement, lifetime value, and growth. This year, we've partnered with ListTrack across loyalty and reviews to bring you better campaign results. This integration pulls reviews content into the ListTrack database, and it lets you leverage loyalty data for segmentation purposes. And now, brands can also integrate Yotpo SMSBump, making all of our products integrated with ListTrack. Sign up to SMS and email in one touchpoint and sync your email subscribers directly to ListTrack to engage with all of your customers, all in real time for optimal impact. We've also released a new integration with Glue.io. Glue provides brands and digital agencies with everything they need to run their business intelligence from one place. With a new Glue integration, brands can seamlessly tie their Yotpo-powered data and all of their other KPIs together. This integration helps merchants measure their business impact and gain insights that drive the bottom line. For example, you can build integrated reports with data from both Yotpo and your other multi-channel platforms and see the impact of your reviews on customer lifetime value, AOV, ROI, and much more. On the SMS side, you can see which campaigns are most effective and compare how they impact your revenue and customer lifetime value. You can also see how your loyal or VIP customers are interacting with different campaign tools and compare it with other shoppers to create an ideal customer journey. And finally, brands can now identify and segment customers by review, SMS, and loyalty activity to create targeted messaging and then push those segments directly into their email service provider. Now, let's talk about Gatsby. Gatsby uses smart workflows to scale your ambassador program through tag and story tracking, ambassador engagement tools, and automated communications. With this integration, brands can now set their loyalty benefits for Instagram posts, stories, and TikTok shares, among other social triggers. This integration also allows brands to analyze all engagement insights in Yotpo to understand the impact on revenue. There are three main use cases for this integration. First, you can incentivize influencers with points. This will allow you to get more customers to create and publish content about your brand on Instagram by rewarding them with loyalty points. Second, you can acquire new customers. Incentivize your influencers to drive their followers to your brand, to both acquire new customers and increase customer lifetime value. And third, you can visualize your social impact. As an added bonus, Gatsby allows you to track all posts, making it easier for you to gather more user-generated content and shared on Instagram posts. Finally, let's talk about TapCard. TapCard lets Shopify brands turn their store into a mobile app, no coding required. With this integration, brands can now build customer confidence and drive conversions by showcasing visual UGC galleries within their mobile apps. It also makes the experience for customers more seamless, improving their mobile shopping experience. Shoppers can now leave reviews, earn and redeem points, or refer their friends and family right from the mobile app. Allowing customers to engage with reviews, loyalty, and referral programs directly from the app will increase engagement and customer lifetime value. So, where can you find all these integrations? In our new integrations portal. We've updated our portal to make it as informative as possible. We added filters that let you filter by product and new categories that help you browse. Additionally, when viewing an integration, there's a dedicated tab for each product, so you can see what features are unlocked according to the solution. And we're always improving how we connect with your tech stack. We have a dedicated team that builds integrations, and we've added between 10 and 20 integrations per quarter. So stay tuned for more releases with your favorite tools. And now I'm gonna pass it off to Kim to close out our event. Take it away, Kim.
Thank you so much, Rochelle. And that's the end of this edition of Yotpo Tech Talk. I hope you've gotten a good overview of all of the exciting things that are happening here at Yotpo and how you can use these new features to help you grow your business. If there's anything you missed, we'll be publishing a recap on our blog for you to read later. If you want to learn more about any of the features we discussed today, join us in the Yotpo community directly after this event. Our speakers will be there to answer all of your questions and share our best practices. We've also got some exciting surprises lined up too, so you don't want to miss any of it. To join our community, just go to community.yotpo.com. Click on the login button in the upper right-hand corner and then click to create an account. Fill in your information and then click the link in your email to verify your account. That's it, you're in. Thank you again for joining us and see you at the next Yotpo Tech Talk.